Hi, I'm Ms. West. I'm in room 106. Um, I am teaching one 7th grade math class this year, so welcome 7th grade families. So a little bit about myself. I am engaged. My fiance's name is Steve. You can see a couple pictures of us together here. They're pretty small. We also got a puppy this summer, and he's kind of the focus of our lives right now. So Osito is pictured here. He's adorable, just so friendly, loves people, loves kids, other dogs. You might see us out walking if you live around WMS area. Okay, so we have 8 units or 8 big ideas that we cover in 7th grade math. We'll be using a combination of mostly illustrative mathematics with a few mindset mathematics tasks. And so the first 4 units are scale drawings, which we have already started on. Unit 2, introducing proportional relationships. 3, measuring circles. 4, proportional relationships and percentages. Then we have Unit 5, rational number arithmetic, expressions, equations, and inequalities. 7 is angles, triangles, and prisms. And lastly, probability and sampling. This is just a visual from the Mindset Mathematics Joe Bowler book that we are going to use some throughout this year. The web just shows you how connected all of these big math ideas and content standards are in 7th grade. It's exciting to see how connected they are. I'm excited to see what this year looks like. So each day, your student can find the agenda for the day and the week posted in Schoology and on the agenda whiteboard in class. Your student will need these 5 things every day: a pencil, math notebook, math folder, their Chromebook, and a calculator. We may not use all 5 of these things each day, but it is just best practice to make sure your student knows those 5 things need to go to class with them each day. Also, math practice, also known as homework. It's strongly encouraged through Khan Academy. This is the best way to get immediate feedback. And I don't want anyone to spend more than 30 minutes a day on homework. You could encourage your student to be writing down what they're working on Khan Academy in their math notebook. So maybe encouraging them to bring their math notebook home so they can do their practice with paper and pencil. It is on your terms as a family what you decide is best for your kid. Grading. There is no homework component of the grade this year. It is all 100% content knowledge. So if your student is showing that they have met standards for 7th grade, that is what we are looking for. And measuring this through assessments. Each standard is going to be measured with a 4, 3, 2, or 1. And you can see in the table in the right corner what that grade will look like for your student. There are going to probably be some averages of that math standard, so you may see a number between 3 and 4. If your student gets a 2 or a 1, I'm going to ask that they retake the questions that have to do with that math standard. On the next slide, I'll tell you a little bit more about retakes. Assessments. Assessments usually happen every other week, about twice a month. An email is going to be sent to you and to your student about when the assessment is happening. I'll usually send an email out Monday, maybe a Sunday occasionally, about when the assessment is happening later that week, usually a Thursday or a Friday. They're not always on Fridays. Then assessment retakes will always be a week after that. And I encourage retakes. Sometimes we just have bad test days. I want your child to have another opportunity to show what they really know, especially if they received a 2 or a 1, where it was showing that they were not very comfortable with the standard or content at all. So retakes are strongly encouraged. If your student wants to just see how they do, maybe they got a 3 and they want to try and push for a 4, totally fine. I will let you know. The retakes can happen before school, and this will all be in the email. At their lunchtime, which I don't want anyone to really miss their lunch, but I'm offering it then in case morning and after school is not an option, and after school is the third option. Growth mindset. This is something that we are talking about a lot about this year. We started out the year talking about growth mindset and math and how mistakes grow our brain. Struggle and challenge is really good for us. We as adults know that, even though sometimes they're not fun to embrace. We all learn and grow from them, and it makes us a better person. Persist. When we're struggling, we keep going even when things are hard. And then belief. Belief in yourself. Your brain works differently when you believe in yourself. So some things that you could maybe talk about with your student if they're maybe not feeling that great in math right now. But I hope everyone's on a fresh page. We are excited to learn. We're excited to be here, and I'm excited to get to know your kids even more. And lastly, if you have any questions, the best place to reach me is at my email, mlwest@osd.wednet.edu. I'm sure you can find this on our school website, Schoology, Skyward, all of these places. Awesome. I'm excited to meet you all and excited to also get to know your students more.